elevator, he didn't accept what I told him, that is the time that I left and the time that I returned. And he went on his own belief that he thought that I had taken a longer time and terminated my position. And so HR of AHF, they advised me that I could retain my position because it was wrongful termination, the way they saw it. But I had just gone through double PCP pneumonia and coming back, and then I was going through probably the best relationship that I ever had in my life at that time, and like my soulmate who.
How lucky.
Yeah, so
you got bad news, but you had a soulmate.
Yeah, totally.
Where is he?
Well, it's like he was going through it too, right? But right now he's fine.
Is he alive?
He's alive. You still
love him?
He never got infected.
AIDS.
No, he never got HIV.
Does he leave you because of that?
Huh? No, he didn't. He actually, the way that he and I became close was he was a litigating attorney who had his own practice just before we met. But when we met, he had dissolved his own practice to go and join J.D. DeLaverson in Cedric City to become a partner within the next couple of years. And he was bringing along with him a case that was a multi-million-dollar case, and it was a client who had fallen. He actually got injured in the elevator of the Warner Brothers building in Burbank, and so he was bringing this case along, but DeLaverson wasn't allowing him to even bill for his secretary personally, which he was bringing her along from his dissolved law firm, but J. DeLaverson wasn't allowing him to even bill for his own hours, and so they weren't allowing him to bill for his secretary's hours. And when I met him, he was in the middle of litigations, and he was in literally like going in front of the court and litigating every day. And so he needed support, and I'm always somebody to support, and if there's anything that I can't do. And so he at that point in the case wanted to show what the ceiling of the elevator in the Warner Brothers building was at the time when the accident happened, and what it should have been, as the code stipulated that a building of that nature should have had. And so I made him it was like literally like 5-ply plywood, and the way that it should have been, and the way that
you made like a tiny version of it.
No, I made a full scale version of the
like
ceiling.
6 feet tall.
Yeah.
Wow.
Literally,
cool.
It was like this.
I thought it was like a scale.
No, we did it full scale.
Because when I took college,
because he said to me, I want to be able to do this, right? I want to be able. This is what they had over here. Tick, 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 and then turn it around like this, right? And then it was on wheels and everything. And turn it around like this.
And you did it.
And then this is how it should have been.
And yet you had a serious disease. But listen, you had just been diagnosed with a serious disease, and you were still doing your art.
No, this is just before. It was, and so.
So you did this mock-up.
I was probably.
You did a mock-up.
Sick.
You did a mock-up.
No, I did an exhibit. They were exhibits.
They're called exhibit. Yeah, you were right.
Exhibit. They were exhibits. And there was
That's the lingo. That's the lingo.
There was exhibits.
Lawyer lingo.
And so also because he didn't have his legal secretary present during the trial, the litigating and all that, I helped him with that also.
Did you ever get money out of it?
No, I mean,
why?
Because what the hell, dude?
If you were a
in love with him.
I know, but if you were a paralegal, you would have gotten paid a lot.
Well, I mean, I imagine.
Or an architect.
I wasn't on payroll, and it wasn't stipulated. This is my hours or what. But I mean, it's like I did benefit the French.
What did we do for love, right?
Whatever it was, it was.
You did it for love.
I was supporting my soulmate, right?
Right. So what's happened to your soulmate?
Say what?
Where's your soulmate?
Well, his mother, right?
I hate mothers.
Mother, right?
Never
His
marry
mother,
anybody that is not an orphan.
The first day that I ever even knew anything
Excuse
about
me,
his
stop
mother.
talking for a minute. If you have a choice, marry a man that has no living relatives.
I'm not going to marry anybody, Mary. What the fuck?
I'm just saying, if you have to get involved with somebody, better they should be an orphan.
I'm not trying to get involved with anybody right now. Just get the news over here.
All right,
I'm going crazy.
All right, keep talking.
The fuck? So, what was it? What?
I'm just saying, what your relationship with the AIDS Foundation?
Yeah, and so I got wrongfully terminated, but then I was a client, right? So I think that being a client at that point, and also I thought it was kind of like a conflict of interest, right? For whatever reason, and that's maybe why I didn't pursue keeping the job, even though I loved it. I loved it because literally the people that would die of whatever, right? Not necessarily that they died of HIV complications or whatever, just people that died would donate their whole estate to us, right?
Cool.
And so, I mean,
that's a very lucrative business.
It was the most amazing thing where sometimes.
And obviously,
manager
if you don't have a wife and children, there's a lot left to give. I mean, it's not like your family sucks up your money.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like even people who were like going through their bequeath things because of whoever died, and they would bring us stuff too, right? I mean, because literally, but we had. I mean, I saw a Van Gogh go through there, right? A Picasso with the book, like illustrating it. The plaque painting that we had.
Okay, so with all this money, why do you think AIDS Foundation is not allowing us to have a brand new elevator? I mean, they say.
I know. No, that's what I'm saying. So I've been first I was an employee, then I'm a client, and so throughout my whole relationship with AIDS Healthcare Foundation, I've always known them to be the world class in their medical. Research
and their mission statement
and all of that.
What is the mission statement?
Well, the mission statement of Healthy Housing Foundation, which I learned just before I decided to move into medicine, was to provide affordable housing for people with no designation of who the people are, just people, to get better. And I thought, okay, well, I've already known them making me better in the medical field. They've actually saved my life, I guess I could say. But, and so I thought, good. Then, I mean, I'm in good hands. But then,
and on top of it, how much is our rent?
Well, I mean, like literally, if you look at this room, I mean, you can see that I can walk back this way, right? My room, and you can see like, her door don't even open all the way, so I don't know how she moves all her furniture. But everybody's door is like that.
Not everybody.
To one degree or other. My room would be like, and here, right? And here, and literally has like another half a wall up here. And
does it have a window?
Here too. I mean, literally, it's like driving me insane.
Does it have a window?
I paint. It has a window, but the window's like there too, and literally I almost.
What do you look at? What do you look at out the window?
Another wall? The groundbreaking, where the new building should be, where we're supposed to be.
Oh, you mean the rat farm?
Whatever the thing is that they're trying to build there.
The rat farm. I call it the rat farm. Do you think they serve it to us? Do you think they crush up the rats and give it to us at the mission?
Oh, I'm sure they do. Right? Because of the right hand, left hand, right?
Yeah.
You do all these great philanthropical things, right? Oh my God, I'm feeding the hungry. I'm feeding them with fucking like, right? This right? It's like, what the fuck, dude? That's what I'm saying.
I mean, why do they let rats run free?
Being perfectly in the middle. That is what I'm saying, is being perfectly in the middle. Not that I would take it to that degree, but that's like the way extreme form of being completely in the middle, right? Where you're like,
Arthur, may I tell you something? I have known you.
Tell me that the news is going to be here tomorrow.
I want you to know that you are being subdued.
Are the news going to be here tomorrow, though? I need them because what the fuck? I can't go on
They
like
have to be here tomorrow or never because tomorrow is the day you have off.
Yeah. Otherwise, I don't know. I'll be like, I mean, it's like I feel my brain deteriorating as much as I try to like meditate and do all the things that
and
like
pretend it's okay.
Dude, my brain is still like dying. And
okay,
I don't like it. I don't like it.
All right, hey, it's my turn now. Okay, you said you get half, I get half.
I've had my own.
It's my turn. Keep going.
Okay.
Okay, now you tell me if I look good. If I don't look good, tell me.
Well, Mary, this is Mary. You look fabulous. I mean, you have light. I mean, what? This is Hollywood, right? Right for Hollywood. So, Mary, I mean, what are your views on the living situation that you have here at the Madison Hotel?
Well, I am, unlike most of you people, very happy here. And the reason I'm so happy is the ghost of my dead husband is here. And the ghost of Jan Berry is downstairs. And I communicate with Jan Berry and Rolland.
So we could say that Mary has already gone beyond the point that I'm at right now. Right? We'll just say that. Go on, Mary. I'm sorry. Go on.
I never realized that I was a medium until I was in Paris.
Keep it tight, Mary. Keep it tight. My hand's getting tired here.
Communicated with me when I was 19 years old. And I have been a vehicle for the spirit world ever since.
Okay, can you get the spirits to help us out here?
I'm a regular on KFI, and the spirits don't like electricity. That's why we have electrical problems. The spirits don't like that.
No. The reason why we have electrical problems is because we have an antiquated system and they're having somebody trying to fix it, dude. Yes. That is why we have electrical problems, not because you have ghosts.
Candlelight was good enough.
Candles will burn your house down, Becky.
But they're good enough for the years and years and years before we had electricity. I just say, we turn the lights off. Okay, turn the lights off.
We're not going to have a seance. How are we going to get the news over here, Mary? So you're happy with the ghosts. So how is that going to help us? So we could say here that Mary is not in touch with reality because as I stand here, she is trying to communicate with ghosts. So the fact that she is happy and she is the way she is right now is an indication that I do not want to be there.
Everything about it
is a feeling, everything about it that you feel. If you just get by that healthy feeling when you are dealing. Oh my God, can you see the ghost of the fucking reflection, dude? All right, the ghosts are there, Becky. Okay, we already saw the ghost in the reflection.
I have a ghost.
Dude.
Do
you see all the ghosts? Do we see all of Mary's ghosts? You see me right here. I am. Look, here I am, and whoever's gonna be in the background. Dude, it's focusing on its own. Look, what? Here I am. Oh my God! What the fuck, dude? There is ghosts in your place. I don't know.
In the first place.
How scary! That's like a horror movie right there, dude.
I owe me $10.
Dude.
In 10 minutes. There was a man by the name of Gross.
Dude, what if
Don't interrupt me.
What if I had a ghost or something scary behind me when I do that, dude? That's gonna be so scary.
Gary Gross.
There's gonna be something back there, Mary. I don't even want to see it.
He has a millionaire wife that used to pay his rent.
Oh my God, dude! This is gonna turn into a horror movie.
He's quiet. For 3 months, his body decomposed in this very room.
Thank you. What would you say?
The only person.
Say that again. Say that again.
Jerry Gross's body decomposed for 3 months before he was discovered.
In your room.
In my room.
He's permeated into the fucking walls, dude. What the fuck?
He's a great producer of horror movies.
Who?
He was a producer of.
That's why he's gonna be in the fucking reflection. He's gonna be scary looking, dude. I don't even want to look at this footage.
His wife was a beautiful actress who paid the rent, whether or not he was living or dead. And they figured, hey, it's rent. And they didn't report his smell. Over this holiday weekend.
Wait, what happened? The management just kept him here to keep collecting rent?
Well, why not? Doesn't matter.
Just put tape around the fucking door so no stench comes out.
Right.
What the fuck, dude? Seal the fucking window.
No, don't even bother. The smell of death belongs here. We can tell death in its various stages. The lady across from Miami died for almost 4 weeks before she was discovered. The man that killed himself, he was not discovered for 3 weeks. The man that was murdered with his brains outside at 2:08.
Here?
Yes.
These are all people who died here.
Recently. While I
Oh my
lived here.
God. How long is the list, Mary, that you even know
I'm
of?
going to give you 5 I know of. Wait, 6. There was a woman murdered here by the name of Vickman who won $2 million for her family because she was murdered after the guy that strangled her to death had already been known as a strangler for a different person who was a prostitute. By the way, most women here that live here are considered prostitutes because it was a place for prostitution one time. It also was a jail. I don't know what it was. All I know is there are spirits here.
Thank you. Not trying. I can't even be myself, dude. Not even as hard as I fucking tried, dude. As hard as what the fuck?
Whenever the lights go out, I'm like, I want to talk. Whenever the elevator goes out, oh, who died? Oh, Vin Scully. Yeah. For a week, we didn't have an elevator working because Vin Scully was between transitions of life and death. He took over my body. I was calling the media. I was getting attention. I was being his voice. Now, then I took a break, and then who dies with the Queen of England? And she kept our elevator.
She was gonna eat Princess Di, that bitch.
She kept our elevator on working because she was stuck in that elevator too. We have dead people in our elevator when they're famous, especially, and they just won't let up.
All right, well, I'm not trying to be a famous dead person, right?
The dead population.
All right, that's Mary. Mary, you're done with your 10 minutes.
No, one more minute. We need an elevator inside the middle of the room with lights and cameras and see-through. Because the last time I was in an elevator, some guy offered me $30 to go to his room. And I'm like, I only have $30.
So you said 60?
No,
or what?
I'm like $3,000.
No, make it 100. What
Make
the fuck, Mary?
My mother said, never sell yourself for less than $1 million. That's why I have to move to the Emerson, where there's billionaires who will pay me $1 million.
Okay, whatever. Okay, so you're done? Is that your 10 minutes?
I feel like Gloria Swanson.
Well, you look like fucking beep, right? What the
Gloria
fuck?
Swanson.
All right, look at Mary's got some kind of view, but she's got some space. Dude.
No, Isadora.
All right, here, take it. Send it. Just send it like that. Send its entirety.
I will. Are we good?
Send it.
Are we good or